Oh, Irish drugs.
Oh, the luck of the drug of the Irish. Ah, the meth is the meth is the meth.
Green leaves and purple pills.
Hola y bienvenido a REKT Podcast. Yo soy Bunchu and Chamber.
I get so happy. My hands are at full raise right now. Very excited about the Habla Español intro. Big fan. I am very excited. It's Monday afternoon, and we're coming with the fire. So
I was just trying to throw you off, like
it threw me off. Here it comes.
Every once in a while, I haven't done it in a long time. I need to diversify my bonds and really get a bunch of different languages down pat.
The smile on my face is huge right now. I love it.
Well, welcome to REKT Podcast. I am Bunchu alongside my esteemed colleague and co-host who is 1 year older, Chamber. Happy birthday, buddy.
Thanks, man. It's shitty having your birthday when you're an adult. I had to have some serious conversations with my daughter yesterday.
Let's talk about it. Let's...
I said, my daughter's name, I won't mention online here. But yeah, I mentioned my daughter. I said,
let's call her Lisa.
Let's call her Lisa. She would like that. She's a big Simpsons fan, and she identifies with Lisa.
I gotcha.
Much to my chagrin.
You're more of a Bart guy?
I know. I tried to explain to her. I'm like, you can totally be Bart. Anyways, so I said, when you get old, like your dad, birthdays aren't that fun anymore. I said, I don't get to do anything I want. I said there's a Laker game yesterday, the Boston Celtics versus the Lakers on my birthday. Uh-huh. Do you think I got the chance to watch that game?
Sounds like no.
Maybe a quarter. Okay, maybe a quarter.
Is it because your family was doing other things that they thought you would enjoy on your birthday?
Yeah, more or less.
Isn't that funny, right? Like the thing that you would want to do most is not the thing you ended up
My
doing.
ideal day was to sit on the couch, watch that game, and then play on my Ancestry app on my iPad at the same time. I'm a big fan of going on to Ancestry.com and finding new. I pay like a ridiculous subscription for that, but a big fan of it. And I have like 2,500 people in my family tree.
I'm quarter Sasquatch.
Yeah, turns out. So yeah, I had to have some serious conversations. I said, enjoy your birthdays. When we can do the whole days for you. You get to do whatever you want. I will get done for you. I said, when you get old like me, I said, you don't get to do what you want. I said, my wife made a nice meal. I didn't get to pick it. She's like, oh, I found this recipe. I'm like, okay, I guess that's what we're going to have for dinner.
That's funny.
On the Saturday, we went out and we just went to the mall and shopped at preteen girl stores and had lunch. And that's it.
Well, I feel like, the adult birthday, especially as a parent,
I think that's what it is. I think it's when you're a parent.
Yeah, because I still get to do, the things I want to do on my birthday.
And I have only noticed it since I've been a dad. I think, as long as you don't have kids, you can still have a fun birthday.
Right.
But yeah, it's not what it used to be. I was a little exhausted. I couldn't wait for my birthday to be over just so I could have a regular day. Because I think what happens is you get the expectation of your childhood in your adulthood. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's my birthday.
Yeah,
I'm going to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
So expectations are very, very high. And when those expectations aren't met, very disappointing. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm 30.
So what would have been the ideal birthday meal?
That's the other thing. I don't think I knew.
Like even if you were presented with the opportunity, you wouldn't have known.
Right, because I think that's what I was dealing with most of the day. I was just hoping that my wife, I feel, just would have picked the right thing, that would have been like, yes, that's exactly what I want.
That's not how life works.
No, exactly. I really, really was banking on other people to make it.
She's not a mind reader.
She isn't. She is not. I've tried. So I think that's what it was. I think it was just like a certain expectation, and then maybe unrealistic expectations on my part, and they weren't hit. And I just wanted the day to be over, so we can move on to Monday, just a regular day where I'm an old dude. But my daughter did pick out some sweet pocket squares for me. I don't like gifts very much. So she got me. She knows I like to look dapper when I leave the house. So she hooked me up with like 3 cool pocket squares. So that was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not a big my worst nightmare is when somebody asks me what I want for Christmas or my birthday or something like that. Oh, I can't stand it.
Isn't it the worst?
Yeah, and luckily my wife is very good at like little thoughtful gifts that like I didn't know I wanted until she gets them for me.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking for.
She's very good at that shit. Like stuff I would never have thought of. And then like even for Valentine's Day, she got me this really cool like collectible thing that I would have never even thought of ever asking for. And I was like, this is dope. I was like, this is great. So like that kind of stuff. Because I don't like asking. I don't like when people...
I hate it.
I'm
a grown ass man. My mom still asks me like what I want for my birthday. I'm like, Mom,
Same.
I want you to stop asking me what I want for my birthday. Like that's it. Stop getting me things. So she got me a terrific Amazon gift card, which is always a good thing to get.
Yeah.
So thank you, Mom, for the gift card. And my dad, he hooked me up too. But there's always a I don't know. Are your folks still together?
Yes.
Okay,
35 years.
That's crazy. So, I think a lot of people have, divorced parents, and my mom obviously never forgets my birthday. There is a solid chance every year that my dad forgets my birthday. So he did not miss it this year. I was really, because even leading up to it, I think we spoke the day before, and he didn't mention anything. And I'm like, he's definitely going to forget my birthday. But sure enough, I think it was around 9 o'clock on Sunday morning, calls me, wishes me happy birthday, and then texts me. Do you guys have like, when you can send money, like e-transfer, but via text?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he calls me and then follows it up with a, bank transfer via text. So
nice.
Shout out to the old man. Good job. I'm sure my stepmom told him it was my birthday, but regardless.
Well, yeah, it sounds like I rang in right around the time your dad did. I started the chamber appreciation thread, and it didn't get all the traction that I wanted.
Doesn't matter. I'll tell you what. That was the best gift I got.
I wanted a lot more roasting. I went through and scrolled through your tweets and found some ones that made me laugh.
There was a tweet. There was maybe 2 tweets I forgot I even tweeted.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. I wanted ones that you would have been like, oh my God, I can't believe I fucking
like, who is this genius? This guy's funny.
Like the one about the penis fish. I bet you forgot about that.
No, one. Penis fish I remember. What was the one I forgot? It was the... It was the longer one. I'm pulling it up now. Hang on 1 second. It was the longest of the tweets. It was like really in depth. I'm like, I spent that much time on this. It was. I can't pull it up now. I went too far back.
It got a lot of action, a lot of retweets.
It was the best gift I got all day. This is great.
There you go.
It made my entire day.
There you go. That's all you want is the chamber appreciation thread.
Absolutely.
Anyway, I have one real life recommendation.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah, a recommendation. It's coming in the form of food.
Mm-hmm.
So my wife and I almost called her my fiance randomly. My wife and I have been trying to eat somewhat better, and we've been trying to do like the keto diet. Have you heard of?
I've heard about this. I've been surrounded with keto people.
I'm sure. So, my wife was looking for keto recipes. She's in this like Facebook group of like keto recipes and stuff. And she's like, oh, I'm just going to surprise you with what we're having for dinner. She's like, you're going to like it. I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right, whatever you say. So I was doing my thing in my office, and she's like, all right, come on, dinner's ready. I'm like, all right. I come out, and it is a pizza. However, the crust is made of chicken.
I thought you were going to say cauliflower. And I was like, yeah, I'm aware of this.
No. That's what you would normally think of for like a low carb keto dinner.
Chicken
crusted pizza. Like it was ground chicken that she made into a.
And this was all homemade.
And baked it. I'm going to send you a photo right now so you can know you can understand what I'm saying. But it was phenomenal. And then I was just, scarfing some stuff down before the show here, and
all right. So explain this a little bit better here. So we have
check your Telegram.
Crust.
Check your Telegram.
Okay. So
she called it chicken. She called it chicken parm pizza because it's essentially just.
So I'll describe it what I'm looking at here. This looks delicious. So visually it looks like a pizza. I couldn't tell you that it was a chicken crust pizza. So chicken crust pizza. Marinara sauce and cheese. Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, that's it.
And assorted spices.
Just your normal pizza, except the bottom
visually
layer,
you could not tell.
No, and the bottom layer is chicken.
That sounds delicious.
It was awesome. So, try it out. Maybe it'll be.
You could do like a barbecue sauce.
100%. You could do whatever you want.
Ooh, there's some nice options. Maybe a little bacon on top.
Sky's the limit now. Yeah,
maybe like a chicken Alfredo one where you do like a Alfredo sauce. Oh, this is good. I'm excited.
I don't often come with the food recs, but when I do, they're fire.
That is nice. I could get behind this.
That's it. So,
shout out to Mrs. Bunchu.
Yeah, that's right. By the way, that's her Instagram name.
Is it really? That's right.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. So before we get into some happenings, let's talk about the market, because God, we know obviously this is the last time you can buy Bitcoin under 10K.
Yeah, I mean, there was a moment yesterday or early this morning I think you couldn't, but now you can again.
Well, God, that's such a shock. Yeah, so everything's down today. We are looking at right on the dot, 9,645 cent Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Down 3% from yesterday. Ethereum down 3%, $263. The Standard down almost 5%. By the way, you asking for Ripple on your birthday, whatever. 26 cents.
For the record, I got 0 Ripple. Which was really the I like doing those kind of things. I feel like a lot of people will do the birthday Bitcoin stuff, and I didn't want anybody's money. Everybody's broke anyways, so I felt if we made a joke about it, maybe the Ripple people would have sent me Ripple, and I could have market sold on them, but it wasn't the case.
Bitcoin Cash at number 4, down almost 7%, $370. Bitcoin SV at 5, 275, down 6%. Litecoin down 6%. Tezos down almost 8% at number 10. So, it's down. I mean,
it is down. Today is definitely down. But we've actually seen, not counting Bitcoin, but we've seen some alts.
Well, that was my next thing. Guess the Bitcoin dominance.
I was going to say, so I think we said last week it was maybe around 65, 64?
So, no, 65, yes.
So 62?
63.23.
Yeah, so that makes sense. We've seen coins like Algo. What was the other one? Tezos had its run. I think it's still doing its thing. We've had
it's down 8%.
Atom, or I guess that's Cosmos, but the ticker Atom, ATOM. It's gone up a little bit. I'll tell you what. If I'm going to brag a little bit about some of the, we talk about how shitty I am at altcoin trading.
It's your party. You can brag if you want to.
Listen, my call on Cody, by the way, a couple of episodes back, maybe 4 or 5 episodes ago, at 108 sats, it went up to 316 sats. I'm just saying.
Look
no big
at
deal.
you.
So that was a good one. I'm still hanging on to that one. I still think it's got legs on it, but I sold a little bit at maybe 275 and a little bit at 299. But I still got a good old bag of Cody left, so we're gonna see what happens.
Look at you.
So there was some money to be made on altcoins, or at least some BTC to be made on altcoins, I should say. Because when we talk, I only talk Satoshi when it comes to altcoins, just because I want to stack them sats. There was some opportunities for sure. I don't know if those opportunities are now done, because it did feel like alt season for like maybe a week. Usually
it's about as long as we get at this point, I think.
I don't know. So so we'll see what happens, but there was some BTC to be made over the last week or so.
Yeah, I just wanted to check in and see how you were feeling about it. You were you have been very bullish over the last couple weeks. So
I would say, well, I'll tell you, hang on one second. I'll give you a little portfolio of the last week or so. My overall portfolio is, and I'll just talk BT. Well, we can talk both, I guess. So just for the last week, including today, which we've seen a pullback on. I can't really tell because the pullback doesn't help much. So we're up. For the last 3 weeks, my portfolio is up 17%, which isn't awful in BTC, nice. And 14% in USD. So not bad. Nice. I'll take those. But that includes the pullback, so it was a little bit higher than I think we were in the kind of low 20s.
Yeah,
on the overall
I think
portfolio.
That's kind of like, I don't know, for a long while now. That's gonna be the standard, right? Like, I think the days of the 50x's are probably. I don't know.
I mean, we're only talking not even a 1x or like a 2x. You know what I mean? Like
we're talking
half x's.
0.5x.
I think we'll see like 100x. You know, we were seeing back in the in 2018.
Back in my day.
Back in my day.
Back before my last birthday.
But like 100x was not unheard of. Like you definitely saw a couple of those for sure, and like 30, 40, 50 X's. But I mean, even if not to be too greedy, even if we're seeing a 5, 10, 20 X at the very top end, I'll take that all day. And sure. I think that still is, like for example, like I was saying, like with Cody, I think we 3X'd from kind of where I was, more or less, to BTC. And I think it's still only at a $8 million market cap, at the very most, maybe 7. But something like that, if it saw a $50 million market cap, I mean, there's a 50x right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just depends what we probably won't see a 50x on, Ripple. But maybe a 10x, I don't know, with all that non-Ripple I have. But those lower cap alts, you never know. Could have those.
Sure, of course.
20, 30.
There could be a quant out there.
Exactly. There could be a quant out there. So I think those are still in the realm of possibility, but time will tell.
Anyway, all right, shall we?
Yeah,
Let's get to the news. All right. It's your birthday.
Mm-hmm. It was my birthday yesterday. You know what? I was shitting on my birthday. It was a good day for me yesterday.
See?
So yeah, I'm going to start this off here with I guess, are we going to call it a celebrity sighting?
I would think so. I think so. So one, it'll be a combo here, celebrity sighting. But we do have two of those, and then it'll go right into the news. So
yeah,
let me give my celebrity sighting first.
Yeah, you give your celebrity sighting
quick,
first.
Right? So the celebrity sighting is reserved for when we see mainstream celebrities, people, things that are referencing crypto and Bitcoin. This one came, I think, on Friday at 2:21, so that would be Friday, at 3:37 p.m. from none other than baseball legend Jose Canseco.
That makes a lot of sense.
Did you see this tweet?
No, I have not. But if I had to pick an ex-baseball player that would be into crypto, Jose Canseco seems to be the one to go with.
Nope, wrong.
Really?
The tweet got 619 likes, 112 retweets, and just in the first 4 comments, Wendy O, Josh Olszewicz,
Really?
Panama Crypto, Crypto Dynasty, like Crypto Twitter went at him after this.
Really?
The tweet just says, Bitcoin, next big corruption scandal.
Wow. Jose, man, what are you doing to us?
First of all,
he's a corruption scandal. Come on.
Very clear that he doesn't know how Bitcoin works.
Well, wasn't he involved? Like, I feel like in 2018, like I feel we I feel we did an article on him like early days, like in our first 20 episodes. I feel like he was in the news for some sort of scam cryptocurrency.
I don't really remember.
I'll have to look into it. I feel like that's not wrong though. I feel like
it got 177 comments on it.
That's funny.
Crypto Wendy O said, "Looks like you're trying to stay relevant."
Who are you? That's my favorite response to when people think there's something. Is I'm sorry.
Well, he's got 500,000 Twitter followers.
I feel like it should be more for Jose.
Jose, yeah.
Anyway, he's like a million. In my heart, he's a million.
So there's the first celebrity sighting. What do you got?
Now,
it's going to be coupled with a news story, correct?
Right. So my celebrity sighting was, and Twitter blew up with this one as well yesterday, was the Simpsons did a cryptocurrency episode yesterday on my birthday, which is insane.
It's pretty crazy.
The fact that there was a Simpsons episode with cryptocurrency and a Lakers-Celtic game on my birthday. I mean, come on. I'm sorry.
You're the one that was shitting on your birthday.
I'm really shitting on my birthday. And Universe, I apologize for that. You provided me a quality birthday that I did not take advantage of. So, yeah, The Simpsons had a freaking cryptocurrency episode. Are you kidding me?
So did you watch it?
I haven't I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, because I didn't see it yet either.
So I'll be watching that this evening. But this is from Yogita Khatri, our gal. The latest episode of The Simpsons, one of the longest running American TV shows of all time, has just explained how blockchain and cryptocurrencies work. Now, I did see this. This was kind of in the morning yesterday. This clip was flying around where I think Professor Frink gets the guy from Big Bang Theory to explain it. Did you see that clip?
No, I haven't seen any of it.
It was pretty good. So that was really flying around. It was about a 2-minute clip. In the episode, so season 31, episode 13, Frink Coin is the name of the episode. Amazing. Professor Frink introduces cryptocurrency to Lisa Simpson via TV's most beloved scientist, Mr. Jim Parsons, who played Sheldon Cooper in The Big Bang Theory. What are your thoughts on The Big Bang Theory as a whole?
Never really got into it. Do
you judge people that watch it? Like if somebody says,
no,
Big Bang Theory is my favorite show.
I watch a lot of trash television, so I couldn't care less what people watch, really. Okay. I don't care. What about you?
I care. I care a lot.
I'm sure. I had a feeling that was coming.
If somebody comes out and says Big Bang Theory is my favorite show, I immediately dismiss them as a human being.
So why?
We live in a society. We live with rules. No.
Rule number one, Big Bang Theory is not a good show.
Right. That's rule number one. No, we live in a time where there's so much quality television that it blows my mind that people are watching, Big Bang Theory, Blue Bloods, NCIS, whatever these shit shows that, the old people watch. That's fine. You're used to your shows. But if anybody like under 40 are watching any of these shows, it's a very questionable call. There are so many quality programs on, like somebody that watches The Big Bang Theory and hasn't watched every single episode of The Office, for example. You know what I mean? Like that's upsetting.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is what, or has never watched an episode of It's Always Sunny, or you know what I mean? Like there's better programs if you like that kind of laughter. There's better versions of that. So I just get upset with that. So
I think it's justified.
But that being said, Big Bang Theory did have a Bitcoin episode a couple years back.
Last year or 2 years ago.
Yeah, maybe 2 years at the most. But
I remember it being a big deal.
So, shout out to Big Bang Theory for at least promoting Bitcoin. So, here we are. Anyways, Parson goes on
I
to
guess now twice because they're technically.
Yeah, good for you. You know what? Okay, I'm shitting on everybody. I've had a bad day.
You're losing today.
I'm getting old and I'm getting cranky.
Old man yells at Bitcoin.
Exactly. Parson goes on to explain, quote, the really cool subject of distributed consensus-based cryptocurrency. Quote, for cryptocurrency to work, we need a record of every transaction that occurs. These are recorded in what's called a distributed ledger. When you use the currency, the transaction is recorded in the ledger. And when one ledger book gets filled up, we add that chain to the previous book, and that's the blockchain, Parsons noted, continuing via a song. He goes on here, quote, it's the, what was the old 80s, I'm a Bill. It's essentially a spoof on that.
Right.
I'm a consensus of shared
rock, right?
That's right. Yes, exactly. I'm a consensus of shared and synchronized digital data spread across multiple platforms from Shanghai to Grenada. Each day I'm closer to being a cache of the future, not in your wallet, I'm in your computer. It's fantastic. Interestingly, Parsons talk ends with a note, which also says we know who Satoshi is, but we're not telling, which is very Simpson-y. They of course would know all the ins and outs.
Well, they definitely know.
Oh my god! If the Simpsons doesn't know,
they predict the future. You've seen
exactly
this, right? I mean, you know.
So there's a quick disclaimer image that shows up at the end of the clip that is too fast to read. So they've actually copied this. And the clip says, cryptocurrency is a system that does not rely on non-cryptocurrency central authority, but instead relies on a non-central distributed consensus of cryptocurrency ownership. Using the word cryptocurrency repeatedly when defining cryptocurrency makes it seem like we have a cryptocurrency novice's understanding of cryptocurrency. well, that is the total pile of cryptocurrency. In the system, rules are defined by the creation of additional units of cryptocurrency. They can be generated by fiat, like traditional currency, or just thrown around randomly, or all given to LeBron. But for some reason, these crypto guys are really into computers. So we have big buildings full of energy-gobbling, air-conditioned computers solving useless problems.
Oh my gosh!
But now we can't. But now we can't have straws anymore. Also, we know who Satoshi is, and we're not telling you.
Oh my goodness!
Terrific, Simpsons. My hat is off to you. So, that's the Simpsons celebrity sighting. What do you have for us as far as news goes?
For news, all right, let's go. I guess this could technically be another celebrity sighting here. We've got the Lionel Messi-led FC Barcelona set to have its own token for over 300 million fans worldwide. I think I remember talking about this a couple months ago, right?
Yes, we did.
It was just like in the rumor stages.
Yes, now it's a little bit more.
Yeah, so Spain's soccer club, FC Barcelona, which boasts Lionel Messi, who's one of arguably the best player in the world, is set to have its own token that will give voting power to over 300 million global fans. They've partnered with sports-focused blockchain startup Chiliz to launch the Barca fan token, BAR, and according to a statement shared with the block on Thursday, the token is scheduled to roll out in Q2 of this year. Alexander Dreyfus, the founder and CEO of Chiliz, told the block that the deal took 17 months to close and it had to be approved by the FC Barcelona board. The BAR token will be initially priced at €2, so $2.15 a piece, with a total supply of 40 million. Fans can purchase the token via Socios and Chili's apps. So the BAR token holders will be able to cast votes for certain club decisions, which will be announced by when the token launches. It's all about fan engagement and how to offer a voice and influence to 99.9% of fans that are not in the stadium, he said. So last month, Chili's and Socios also partnered with Cristiano Ronaldo soccer club Juventus, who Cristiano Ronaldo might be the second best player or arguably the first in the world. So the two biggest soccer clubs for the Juve token, JUV. Dreyfus told the block that the sale of Juve is not finished yet, and so far nearly $200,000 worth of the tokens have been sold. So maybe this is what we talked about. I remember.
That's what it was. I think it was the.
Yeah, I think we talked about the Heath
token. It's the silent Q and J.
Yeah. They basically goes on to say that these guys are aiming to tokenize more teams. What do you think about the? So here, founded in 2018, Chiliz. I think this is how you say it. CHILIZ.
CHILIZ.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chili's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like home of
not
the
baby
margarita.
back rib place, is what I'm saying.
Oh. Chili's raised over $60 million in an initial coin offering that year from investors, including Binance. So they did their own token sale in 2018. But what do you think about these sports teams and clubs being tokenized? Would you buy Laker token?
100% I would buy Laker tokens.
You would? Like for what?
Why would I buy them?
Yeah, like what would possess you to buy them? Like what voting power would you have to buy such a token?
So the reason I would buy them would just be more for, like, you buy a Laker jersey or.
But you don't own the Lakers by owning the token.
No,
right.
But if this gives me voting power,
how much would you buy?
I mean, I guess if I owned enough of it, that I would just, even if I just had one, you know what I mean, like about one $2 bar, whatever the equivalent would be for the Lakers. I think it's cool. I think people just want it just so they have it. You know what I mean? I don't think you're necessarily buying it because it's going to go up in price. You're just
in fact, it probably won't.
Probably won't. But just so
actually, it might if they sell them all out, and then there's actual voting power to be had that is meaningful. Maybe it would go up in price.
Right, and maybe not even just for voting power. Maybe just for demand. Right, like maybe. I mean, what did we say? 40 million total tokens.
Right.
At $2 a pop, if everybody's picking up $1,000 worth, you know what I mean? Like it shrinks the pool significantly of people that have it, right?
Yeah.
So, Barcelona is a huge, like you have fans worldwide for that. Something like the Yankees would be very, very similar to the Lakers, where you have fans worldwide where if you release 40 million tokens at $2 a pop, the fan base will go insane to pick it. You know what I mean? You'll be able to turn a profit if you wanted to, I think.
Yeah.
But
interesting.
I would definitely pick up some if my team, tokenized their whatever it is, the voting rights, or just the fact that I could have a piece of Laker, not memorabilia, but more like, and I guess it's not ownership either, but just something. It's just like a new piece that you can get as a fan.
I think it's kind of cool to be, like it just depends. Am I voting on like what color Gatorade they're drinking, or am I voting on like
what about, like, I don't know about you guys, but like in the NBA, like there's like alternate jerseys that come out every year.
That would be cool.
Like if I had 3 or 4 to pick from, and you know what I mean? Sometimes they really shit the bed on those.
But I guess why would you need like a voting token for that? Like why couldn't you just
fan vote it?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's bigger thing, like that might not be a thing that they would do, but I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm sure there'll be a growing process for Barcelona. And I think it's a great way, we talk about mass adoption a lot, but that's how you get people involved, at least getting familiar with buying digital assets.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not so much trading them or, going 100x on BitMEX. It's okay. This is something that's digital that I can own, and this is how I store it. This is how I save it. And getting people used to doing that, I think, is a pretty big step in mass adoption for everything. You know what I mean?
Yep. No, I agree. Wait till you hear my next article.
All right. So I'll give you one. So we talked about the Simpsons. Now I'm going to talk about Irish drugs. So this is Irish authorities seize $56 million worth of Bitcoins from a drug dealer. The Criminal Asset Bureau, a law enforcement agency in Ireland, has seized 52 million pounds, I think, euros. I don't know
Probably
what that symbol
euros.
is. Yeah, I think it's euros. 52 million euros worth of Bitcoins from a drug dealer. Man, that's a lot of money. The agency received a freezing order from Ireland's High Court because the court accepted that the dealer, Clifton Collins, was involved in the sale and supply of drugs, local news outlet Irish Independent reported on Wednesday. The 49-year-old Collins is believed to have invested in Bitcoin at an early stage. Notably, the agency received the order to, quote, ensure it could not be removed from its wallet without court's approval. The confiscation of the Bitcoin reportedly formed a major chunk of the agency's total seizure of 62 million pounds worth of assets in 2019. So, okay, it sounds like the drug dealing didn't happen in Bitcoin. It seems like this is a drug dealer that happened to invest in Bitcoin early on and got his Bitcoin stolen
that
from
had
him.
a shit ton of Bitcoin. Yeah.
This is not drugs and Bitcoin. I feel like that's a little. I don't like the way that message is being sent out there.
Deal drugs will steal your Bitcoin regardless of if they were
if one has something to do with the other.
Right.
This sounds like the guy just made 50 some odd million dollars worth of of equity in Bitcoin and happened to be a drug dealer and they seized everything. I guess that's what happens. If you're a drug dealer, you get your house seized and stuff like that, I believe. So I guess, but they're making it seem like this guy was dealing drugs for Bitcoin, which is not the case.
Is not true.
Or it doesn't sound like it's the case, at least.
Correct. Interesting. All right. So we have one more story here. The first two were, celebrity sighting, mainstream adoption from, a world popular soccer club. This article here says JP Morgan's blockchain report. Mainstream adoption is still years away. So we've gone through two examples of, what I would consider mainstream adoption. And then JP Morgan just comes, slaps their dick on the table and says, nah, nah, wrong, random. So JP Morgan came out and published a wide-ranging report on blockchain this week, touching on the technology's prospects for mainstream adoption and the viability of stable coins such as Libra. This year, JP Morgan's perspective reports contends that blockchain has seen more extensive use among companies like stock exchanges, although mainstream adoption is still years away. Among the key conclusions from this report, they say they see long-term potential and distributed. Wait, what is this saying? This isn't correct. They see long-term potential in distributed ledger technology from banks and business models that provide efficient and resilient information transfer and cross-platform integration, while they see a widespread implementation of blockchain solutions. They say that the majority of that mainstream adoption is still at least 3 to 5 years away. That doesn't seem that far away.
No, yeah. I mean, I guess they did say years away. So
yeah, but that makes it sound like
decades away. Yeah,
right. This was a 74-page report. It also says banks are increasingly using distributed ledger technology to build their settlement, clearing, and collateral management systems. Note it doesn't say Ripple.
It does not.
It does not.
What I find interesting is this is bullish, maybe, because if you take the most bullish person in crypto right now and you ask them, like, when do you think true...
This is what I was just getting at when it said 3 to 5 years away. I'm like, what?
That's a very reasonable timeline. I think any bull in the market currently that's a big crypto fan would probably say, you know, 3 years
Well,
is probably realistic.
what did our buddy Mark say?
I think that, what did he say, 2024?
2024.
Yeah. I mean, and he's pretty bullish.
I would say, yeah.
So if JP Morgan's saying the same thing, maybe it is bullish. I don't know.
I would say that probably is. I mean, like I said, 3 years away is not crazy.
No. I mean, we've basically been in crypto for almost 3 years.
Just to keep on the Simpsons theme.
Yeah, exactly. Funny story about that. My wife actually thought her entire life that he was saying the horror every time that would happen.
What?
I know.
First of all, you need to explain what it is, because most people probably have no idea.
Being a big Simpsons fan, what we were doing is a Sideshow Bob imitation, and there's a running bit in The Simpsons where he keeps stepping on garden rakes.
Because he's a sideshow clown.
Yeah, because he's got huge feet. He's got huge clown feet, and he keeps stepping on them, and they smack him in the face.
But he's very sophisticated sideshow clown.
Exactly. It's Kelsey Grammer, the most sophisticated man I know.
Right.
And he makes that sound every time he gets hit. And my wife literally thought he was saying the horror every single time. And I thought that was
wrong.
And she was dead serious. I'm like, listen. And I'm telling, we spent 30 minutes listening to it over and over again. And she's like, no, that's what he's saying. I'm like, no, it's not what he's saying. So it was funny. So my daughter just watched that episode, and I said, what do you think he's saying? And she did the noise appropriately. And we both looked at my wife and laughed.
That's funny.
Yeah. Shout out to my daughter.
Awesome. All right, that's going to do it for us for the news. I got a little game for you.
I like games.
And this is how we'll wrap it up today.
Do you have a name for this game?
It's called I don't know. I didn't think that far. I'm going to call it Birthday, Believe It or Not.
REKT. REKT.
That's what I'm calling it.
I like it.
So I'm going to give you a list of people, names of people who all share the same birthday as you.
Okay.
So all of these people had their birthday yesterday.
All right.
You need to tell me if this is a celebrity or one of my Facebook friends.
Did you have a lot of Facebook friends that had birthday? How many Facebook friends do you have that you're gonna have multiple?
I have birthdays? A lot. I have 6 friends that had birthdays yesterday.
No shit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very popular, Chamber.
I know. I can imagine.
All right, so I'm going to give you 6 names. Okay. 3 or not necessarily 3 and 3, but I'm going to give you 6 names. Actually, no, let's go with 7 just to throw you off. All right, we're going to go with 7 names here. Name number 1. Kelly McDonald, celebrity or Facebook friend?
I know Kelly McDonald from, what do I know her from? She's from Boardwalk Empire, and she does share a birthday with me. Actress.
Wow, I'm impressed with that one. Actually, I thought that was innocuous enough that you wouldn't know who she was.
I am insanely good at celebrity, picking out celebrities, not celebrities, I guess, picking out actresses and actors from movies. Okay,
so that's a good one. So you got number 1 correct. Kelly McDonald, Scottish actress, best known.
Did I say Irish? I meant Scottish. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Same
difference.
Same-ish.
Figure it out, guys.
Train Spotting, Nanny McPhee, Boardwalk Empire, Harry Potter, and the
Deathly Hallows. I feel like she was also the voice for.
She was also in a Black Mirror episode.
I think she was the voice for the Scottish princess one, the Disney movie. What was it called? Brave, I think. Might be wrong there, but
Could
I
be.
watch a lot of shitty Disney movies.
She had her 44th birthday.
Ooh, she's still looking good, 244. I didn't know look so good.
Jeez. Well, so you got the first one.
All right.
Let me get this.
I won't be able to duplicate my success like that, by the way.
That was pretty good, actually. Hold on one second. I lost my list here.
There's one I'm assuming you didn't put on there, but Aziz Ansari and me are the exact...
Yes, I did not put that one.
Yeah, are the exact same age. So him and I, and Emily Blunt. So the three of us...
Yeah, I wasn't going to go with...
Yeah, I think the three of us are all birthday, same year, same day.
I wasn't putting those on there.
Yeah, I figured as much.
All right, next up. Here we go. We are going with Allison Graham.
Shit, that sounds like an actress name again, but I can't picture it in my head. I'm going to go with your friend Allison.
That is correct. I might not get you on any of these. I thought I was going to give you names that are innocuous enough that you would get.
I mean,
mixed
Callie
up
McDonald could have went under. I was really scared because I was really confident with what I was saying. Like, if this is his friend Kelly, I'm going to be upset.
All right. Let's go with Allison Pollock.
Allison Pollock. That's another, could be an actress name that I just can't put. You know, maybe daughter of Kevin Pollock. I'm going to go friend.
Oh, correct. Wow. Good for you. I thought I was going to get you on one of those.
Those are very good, like actress names. That could have been either way.
Right. All right. Let's go with Luis Cuevas.
Luis Cuevas. I do not know that name. I'm going to go. You started off the show with some Espanol. Maybe your friend Luis taught you that Espanol.
Come on. Yeah.
Is it your friend Luis?
It is.
Nice.
Jeez. All right. Couple more here.
Mm-hmm.
How about let's I got to throw my list out. You're getting too good. Brad Whitford.
Oh, Bradley Whitford. You can't screw me up with a Brad. Bradley Whitford, I believe, is the actor from West Wing and Get Out. Bradley Whitford?
Hold on. I need to...
Unless you have a Brad Whitford friend. I'm not sure if he has the same birthday as me, though.
You're incorrect on who
Damn
I'm
it.
thinking of. Hold on. Bradley Whitford is an American actor and political activist and is noted for his portrayal of White House Deputy Chief Staff, blah, 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 on the West Wing. Yes, but it wasn't his birthday yesterday.
Oh, okay. Is Brad Whitford also your friend?
Well, I guess you already got it wrong.
That was my guess.
Right?
Yeah, I was saying that it was the actor.
So you could have just said celebrity and you would have been right.
I was
Brad
going specific.
Whitford, Bradley Ernest Whitford, is an American musician who is best known for serving as the rhythm and co-lead guitarist for the hard rock band Aerosmith.
Wow. My own hubris got in my own way, and I got that wrong. God damn it. Shit. I'm like, I don't know if he has my birthday, but I mean, I could see it.
That's really funny.
So
all right.
that's an L for me on that one, I guess.
L for you on that one. Let's see. Hold on. All right, I got two more for you. We're going with John Sanford.
John Sanford. Fuck. That's a tough one. I'm going to go with friend.
I gotcha.
Damn it. Who is John?
John Sanford is a New York Times best-selling author, American novelist, and former journalist and recipient of the Pulitzer Prize.
Damn it. They just give those things out to anybody these days.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, John. Happy birthday. I apologize.
All right. Last one here. Maybe an easy one, maybe not. I don't know. Fred Bolitnikoff.
I wish I had a friend named Fred Bolitnikoff. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Are you so lucky that you have a friend named that is the real question. I want to say no. This is a celebrity, maybe like a ballet dancer.
See, I thought part of this would be funny to see, even if you got them correct, if you knew who these celebrities were, and you got the fact that it is a celebrity correct.
Right. Not a ballet dancer, though.
In fact, pretty much the opposite of that. Frederick S. Bolitnikoff is a former gridiron football player and coach. He was a wide receiver for the Oakland Raiders in the AFL and National Football League, 14 seasons, and later an assistant coach with the team. He's got a college wide receiving trophy named after him.
That's a very Russian name for an American football player.
For the best wide receiver in college football gets the Bolitnikoff trophy.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting. Yeah, because, we both live in North America. We've seen people, with a lot of Eastern European names, but that sounds very Russian. That's one you don't hear as much is like Russian last names.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, happy birthday.
To all.
To all celebrities and friends alike.
Did you enjoy that game?
I really liked that one. I thought it was really good. I'm going to do that. We're going to do that for you on yours. Mind you, I'm going to have to use somebody else's friend list because I definitely won't have more than one friend.
I called my wife to have her send me her friend list. She had nobody.
Who's kind of your top, like who's your top celebrity on your birthday?
I don't even know. That's a great question. Let me find out.
My wife's got a ton. She's got like Stephen King and Bill Murray, and she's got all the good ones.
Hold on.
I think my oldest daughter has Sylvester Stallone, which I'm a big fan of.
Kendall Jenner.
Ugh, not so good.
Roseanne Barr. Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, that's not bad.
Dolph Lundgren, yes!
That's what I'm talking about.
Game
there
over.
You go. That's what you want. You want a Dolph. So you and I can't think of the name now. From Sunny.
What?
What'd you say, John? Who?
What? No, what are you saying? Oh, Thundergun. John
isn't it John Thundergun?
Yeah, who is played by Dolph Lundgren.
Exactly.
And there's also a super hot, super ripped scientist played by Dolph Lundgren, named Dolph Lundgren, and he can smell crime.
That's right. Forgot about that. That is also true. That's exciting.
God, I don't really have a lot of good ones here. Although, wow, I really don't. I've got no good ones. Except for Dolph.
Dolph, I mean, I'd give them all up for Dolph. That's a good one to have.
Charles Bronson.
Oh, the other one, this is not a birthday thing, but a celebrity, it's definitely a celebrity thing. We take for granted, and I'm sure you're aware of this, but we take for granted how much, Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the drummer?
Yeah.
How much he and Will Ferrell actually look alike.
They totally do.
Like,
wait, didn't you see? Have you seen the skit where?
Yeah, like on Conan, I want to say.
It's on one of those late night shows.
Yeah, like it was like we've seen that lots, but man, I was watching I think it was the Laker game yesterday, and they didn't say who it was. They just showed him, and it could easily have been either Chad Smith or Will Ferrell, because the Chili Peppers are kind of renowned for being huge Laker fans, and so is Will Ferrell, just a sports fan, basketball fan in general. So it could have been literally either of them, and I honestly don't know who it was. It's very upsetting. They look too much. It's so weird that have you ever met a doppelganger? Like have you ever met your twin?
Not one of my own. No.
Like. Have you ever met somebody that you knew and you went up to them and like they were your friend or something, or like a relative?
Who had one? Yeah. Oh yeah.
In the past, yeah, I don't think that's ever happened to me. I don't usually talk to people, so it's kind of out of character to just go out and say hi to somebody. But it's so weird that they're both massive celebrities and they look exactly the same. It gets very strange to me. But
that's pretty.
That's it.
Funny.
That's all. That's my rant.
End rant, end show. That was it. So a very happy birthday to you, buddy.
Thank you.
Appreciate all you do. Check out Chamber at Chamber REKT on Twitter, and check us out on coinhq.tv. Check us out at coinhq_. What else? Any good CoinHQ
I just
news?
added us. It turns out we weren't available on TuneIn. Apparently is a big market for podcasts and music. So I filled out the proper paperwork, and we are now officially on TuneIn. Whatever that means, we're there.
Oh. I learned something today.
Yeah. Apparently, I looked at a list of where our podcast should be, and out of the 10, that was the only one we weren't on, and it was high up the list. So,
I always thought dogs laid eggs. I learned something today. That's going to do it for us. Until next time, don't get wrecked, and that is financial advice.
hey everybody, thanks for listening. You can help support us by giving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and become a REKT patron by signing up for a monthly tier on patreon.com. That's patreon.com/REKT podcast. Don't get wrecked.